Hey everybody, this is Jim. Welcome to Hiking for Life. So today what I want to talk about are the top 10 things you do not want to take on a hiking or backpacking trip. So there's lots of things you can take on a hiking or backpacking trip, things that you think you may need, things that sound really good at the beginning, and some things that are just a little ridiculous to take, but you thought, why not? Because I have room in my backpack. So let's go over some things that you definitely do not want to take on a backpack or hiking trip. Number 10, do not take heavy cookware. This cast iron skillet is wonderful. It's 12 inches, but it weighs a ton. You do not want to carry this with you when you're backpacking. You're not Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings. You're not going to be cooking out in the field rabbit stew. You'll be cooking easy meals with boiling water, and that's really all you're going to do. So these kind of things, say for car camping or at home. Number 9, you do not need a hairdryer. You see, there's a problem. You're not going to have power. So don't take these things. You're not going to need it. And guys, don't take a razor. Because guess what? This is a perfect time for you to be able to grow out your beard and just let nature take its course. You may come home looking like a woolly mammoth, but this is just added weight, battery's going to drain down, and why not just let the beard grow? Number 8, while you think you may need it, you do not want to take your giant heavy pillow. Now, this is Nanette's pillow, and it's made out of memory foam with cooling stuff, and it is phenomenal and extra comfortable. But it also weighs 5 pounds, and it takes up the entire backpack. So leave these at home or in the car, because you're not going to have room for it, no matter what you want to do. Guess what? They make inflatable pillows that you can take with you.
Whoa, they do? I didn't know that.
Number 7, do not take a cat. You can't walk them on leashes, and they don't know what to do. Look at him. Does he look like a backpacker? I don't think so. Number 6, don't take frozen meat. You may build a campfire, but guess what? This hamburger is going to thaw out on the first day of your trip. You know what you're going to end up with by that night? Nasty meat you can't use and just wasted. So leave the meat at home and make sure you carry something that you can not only freeze dry and cook, but something that won't melt in your backpack. Number 5, don't bring the hiking boots. While these look really good and you think those would be perfect for what you need for a hiking or backpacking trip, in reality, these things are heavy, they're gigantic, and these in particular are waterproof, which means water doesn't get in, which sounds great, but water also doesn't get out. So when water gets in them, they get nasty, sloshy, and now you've got wet, nasty feet. Plus, sweat doesn't go out. So now you got sweaty, nasty feet. Leave these at home. Go ahead and use just regular old shoes, tennis shoes, or maybe something like trail runners. That's what a lot of people use. And they're comfortable and they're made for the trail. Number 4, don't bring the large med kit. While it sounds like you may need all of this, in reality you really don't. You're not going into a war zone, you're going hiking. So the worst thing that can happen is you may fall down and you may break something. But guess what? You have some tape it up, call for help. You're not going to make tourniquets, you're not going to be having to worry about anything like that. You're not going to find snake bites, anything that goes along those lines. Really all you need are some band-aids, maybe something to take care of a blister, but you don't need the giant medical kit. You can typically take exactly what you need in a small Ziploc bag. Number 3, don't bring a computer. Well, it sounds like a good idea, and you may want to make YouTube videos or videos of your trip, or you want to make sure that you're able to do certain things while you're out in the woods. A computer is just bulky, heavy, takes up precious room in your backpack. In reality, you have your phone. Most things can take place on your phone as opposed to on a computer. And while we're at it, go ahead and leave those heavy books behind. You may think you're going to have time to read, but in reality, you're probably not. And that's just more weight, more room. Number 2 would be anything that's too large for you, such as a large tent or an extra large backpack. Remember, all those things take room. You may think you need a 4-person tent because you want to have room to spread out and relax and have plenty of room for your gear. But in reality, a 2-person tent will weigh about 3 to 4 pounds, and that's a lot of weight to carry around for a day or 2 or 3 or longer. Make sure you stay small enough to be able to have shelter, but not too big. So extra large tent, leave that out. Extra large backpack, you may think you need that 80-liter backpack so you can get everything in it. But those suckers weigh like 5 pounds, and that's a lot of weight and a lot of space that you'll never really use. Get a nice 2-pound backpack, something smaller, about 48 liters or so. We'll talk about that in another video. Main thing is, just make sure you don't take things that are too big for what you need. And number 1, don't take anything with you that you can't afford to replace or have damaged. For example, ladies, make sure you leave your engagement ring at home. There's no reason to wear your diamond ring out into the woods where there's a possibility of you falling or something happening, and next thing you know, you've lost that diamond that you can never replace. Or anything else that goes along those lines, that if you can't afford to lose it and you can't afford to fix it if it's damaged, go ahead and leave it at home. And that's our top 10 list. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And if anything, make sure you hit subscribe, hit the bell notification so that way you'll get notified the next time we post a video. And most importantly, make sure you go to our Facebook page, Hiking for Life, so that way you can see the link to our LifeWater International donate page. And please make sure that you take some time this Christmas to donate to LifeWater.